Welcome back to your favorite channel. It's your boy K9s on the PBC, giving it to you fair and unbiased, raw and uncut. We got some stuff to talk about today, and I'll probably go live tonight, man. I may go live tonight. You know what I'm saying? May go live tonight. I'm not sure exactly what time. So y'all stay tuned. All the people that's rocking with the Bay. You know what I'm saying? And big salute and big shout out to all the pet lovers across the world. Like I always say, from the top to the bottom of the globe, from the east to the west. You know, give it to my brothers and sisters with the news. Give my brothers and sisters the dog talk. And one thing about it, man, be original. Be original in what you do, man. Everybody should see this, right? Brothers, straight up, I ain't gonna lie to you. Folk wore that chat GPT cartoon shit. Folk played that shit out almost instantly in a matter of 1-2 days. Like, I'm almost tired of seeing this shit on my timeline. Be original. You know, be original, man. And what brothers do out here, and this dog shit, especially, be original in what you do. You know, folk don't want to support you, like I said. Folk don't want to support you in what you do. I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about in general. Folk don't want to support you, but they'll copy the same shit you do. It just shows they looking from a distance. Keep on looking what you're looking as. It just is what it is, but be original with what you do, And folk have more hate in them than they have originality in them. Salute to all them dog brothers out there that's doing their thing, come up with an idea, and they doing it how they do it. All the podcasts, I'm not talking about dog, I'm talking about podcasts in general. The brothers who, you got to be original. Do something different than what the next person doing. Yeah, you may be giving the news about rap, or you may be giving the news about sports the same, but be original in your way in giving it and what you got going on your platform. I never seen so many people copy the next person. Now I'm gonna use my city, for example, my county. I'm not gonna say my city, my county. One person start cooking fish, everybody wanna cook fish. One person start catching fish, everybody wanna catch fish. One person selling oysters, everybody wanna sell oysters. One person selling dinners, everybody wanna sell dinners. One person doing weave and hair and tangling, everybody wanna tangle and do weave and all. Be original in what you do. One person wear green, everybody wanna wear green. One person wear yellow, everybody wanna wear yellow. That's why I like my brothers and sisters from the city, man. There's a diverse of things going on. Everybody not trying to play copycat. And while you playing copycat, you hating on the person you copying it from. Shit don't make no sense, man. You know what I'm saying? Be original in what you do. You know, at the end of the day, that's all I can say. At the end of the day, all I can do is worry about what the Bay got going on. I'm just telling you, be original. You know, I mean, maybe I'm the only one see it. You know, folk won't hit the like button. Folk won't subscribe. Folk won't hit that notification bell so they can get that notification that stuff coming on. You know, when we say certain things about these dogs, you know what I'm saying? Certain, you know, I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. A person won't take it from just you. They gotta hear it from another person's mouth. You know what I'm saying? You could tell them that shit 365 days a year. They won't take it from them. They got to hear it from somebody else, and then they believe it. You know, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. But one thing I want to say is, you know, folk want you to do good, and y'all brothers, you know I'm telling the truth about this shit. Especially my brother still in that game and all that, doing whatever you're doing. Folk want you to do good. Just not better than them. Once they start feeling like, oh, they doing something, they get mad, they get jealous, they start being envious. A lot of folk don't know what it takes to keep these dog channels going. Not just one day, not just one good show, 365 days out of the year. The ups, the downs. See, you ain't got no haters yet. It's when you start seeing your resilience in this shit. Are you built for it? And I ain't talking about just dogs. I'm talking about anything. You know, I tell brothers, a lot of people fold when people start hating on them. You gotta be original. You gotta have it in your heart to do what you want to do. Before you see, oh, this person doing this, like I said, it's good to have people that we look at and say, oh, I want to do it like them. Those are your models. But it's like saying, oh, you want to be like Michael Jordan, but you won't give Michael Jordan his props. Michael Jordan ain't shit. You know, Kobe Bryant ain't nothing. But everything you doing is cut that off. Cut that off. Just say if Kobe Bryant said Michael Jordan ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, what's Michael Jordan? Who is Michael Jordan? But yet when we look at Kobe Bryant, we see Michael Jordan game in him. Are you kidding us? Brothers can see it. Sisters can see it. Like I said, remember, the key word to remember today is they want you to do good, but just not better than them. It's always excuses. It's always reasons. Oh, I don't deal with this person. I don't do that. I don't do this. I don't do that. This and that and this and that. But everything they're doing is to emulate the person that they talking shit about. Some of my ladies out there, you know, they talk shit about you, homegirl. They talk shit about you. Oh, she a hoe. Oh, she this. Oh, she that. She thinks she this. She thinks she that. But when you look at the one that's doing the talking, damn, you remind me of so-and-so. Yeah, you remind me of that person that you really hate so bad. Really, you don't hate them. You know, you just don't know how to handle I don't know if it's emotions. I don't know what it is. Some folk just they feel like it's beneath them to like a person, to say, oh man, that shit is cool as hell. That shit is nice. Oh, they telling the truth. Oh, they right. Oh, I like that outfit, shorty. Talking about girls now. Oh, I like the way she got her hair did. Oh, I like her lashes. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like that. Instead of that, you hate on that. And then a week later, we see you with the same lashes, the same pants, the same kind of shoes, the same color, same kind of weave, you know, same little ass. You ain't got your ass did. You got ass pads, same ass pads. But you got the nerve to talk on the other end about what they doing. Like I said, man, be original. Do what you do. I see brothers all the time. I'm speaking in my city now. You sit back, you look at shit, you don't support brothers, but you turn around and do the same thing. What's the purpose of anybody? Let me ask anybody this who posts an arrest, a drug arrest. It could be a brother getting busted with 15 kilos. What's the purpose of you posting that bus if you're not trying to help the people that's looking at that bus? Oh, no, it ain't no purpose to say, oh, they fucked up. Tell me how not to get fucked up. You ain't got the heart to do that. A lot of these brothers, they ain't got the heart to say, speak their mind out here. Like I told y'all, they toy soldiers, do boys, toy soldiers and do boys and batteries in their back. Take that battery out their back, take the fancy car from them, and their self-esteem go low. They scared to speak around certain people. Glad I said it. I'm glad I spoke about the whips. Some of y'all don't got self-esteem if you ain't got a nice whip. Some of y'all can't hang around the people you hang around if your whip wasn't right. You wouldn't believe, my brothers and sisters, we getting into the dog stuff. You wouldn't believe how many people I seen wouldn't come hang around certain people when they was driving that Oldsmobile that didn't look all that. When they was driving that Honda that didn't look all that. You wouldn't believe how many people wouldn't go hang around certain people. Oh, but when you get a Beamer, or when you get a Vet, or when you get a Benz, or when you get a Range, now you feel like you can hang around them. You can hang with the Joneses and all that type of shit then. Self-esteem problems. They don't want you to do good. They want you to do good, but just not better than them. Just not excelling on another level. Simple stuff I look at, man. Simple stuff I look at, like, it's the people that not around you. It's the people that don't really fuck with you. When I say fuck with you, they're not talking to you every single day, They the ones that support you. My brothers, my sisters. It's the shorty that you might feel like she not really paying you no attention, but she supports you. She don't got no problem with you. Oh man, that girl, she doing her thing. Oh man, the fellas, oh man, he doing his thing. It's the ones that you not talking to on a daily that support you. And this is not for no particular subject. This is anything. You can be boxing. You can be trying to make a way out. Start your UFC shit, right? You want to be a UFC fighter. Oh, the ones close to you, they ain't gonna support you. The mother folk out here, New York, VA, North Carolina, Tennessee, Florida, Georgia, they gonna support you. Your folk in California and Texas and Arizona and Utah and Oklahoma, they gonna support you. The ones right around you, they ain't gonna support you. Because remember, like I said, they want you to do good, just not better than them. You know, and that's the mentality a lot of these folk have. And in this dog game, these folk don't know how to be original. I say it all the time, my brothers, my sisters. I can get up here and I can talk for a whole week straight about Jeep dogs. I can talk for a whole week straight about Eli dogs. Talk for a whole week straight about Bolio, Red Boy Jocko, whatever line of dogs. But let somebody else that don't really look like me get up here and say the same exact shit I said in the same way I'm saying it. Oh, now folk want to carry the message. Now folk want to carry the message. Oh, this and that. Oh, this and that. You heard what Ralph said over there about the Sambo dog? Let my homeboy named Ralph, because I made jokes about this plenty of times with my homeboys from this side and homeboys from different places. Let my white homeboy would have had let my white homeboy get up here and talk about Sambo. Oh, it's a whole different story then. Oh, he up there with Mayday. You know what I'm saying? I tell brothers all the time, I know for a fact, I don't know how good your dog is. You got to have confidence in what you had in the past. You know, any brother. I got confidence in what I had, right? I don't know how good yours is, but I know for a fact mine run. Give Macho Buck them, run for their money. Mayday run for his money. Grand Champion Yellow run for his money. And any of the other great dogs that you consider great run for their money. Long as I'm saying it, Pelican Bay on the PBC, oh, it's shortchanged. It's shortchanged. You know, let Fat Bill get up here and say it. Oh, it's the Holy Grail. Let Mr. Garcia get up here and say it. Oh, it's the Holy Grail. Let Mr. Boudreaux, rest in peace, Mr. Boudreaux. Let Mr. Boudreaux have said it. It's the Holy Grail. Oh, man. Let Tom Garner say it. It's the Holy Grail. You know, that's why I say when the brothers say about Mr. Mayfield and all these other brothers that spoke about the dogs back in the past, yeah, we respect what these brothers say about the dogs. We respect their dog game. But time goes on. And you have other brothers that deal with these dogs, but you don't respect what these brothers say about these dogs. You gotta, you only validate or you only hold what certain people say valid. Oh, because this brother may not have as much dog experience as you or me or the next brother. What he says is not valid. Oh, but let my white brothers with the same amount of dog experience come in. Let one of my white brothers that never dealt with a pit bull before, and like I said, this ain't no race thing. I ain't about to make this no race thing as far as the conversation, but I'm just telling you how these brothers is in this dog game. My white brother haven't even dealt with no pit bulls, coming straight from bullies and pocket pits. Now he got a pit bull for maybe 5 years. Now he been dealing with pits. These brothers will sit down in front of this TV in Indian style and listen. Man, you heard what he said? Man, you heard what he talking about? Man, did you hear that? Whoa, my goodness, did you hear what he talking about? That's how the game is, dog. You know, it's how the game is. And you wonder why I say, you know, it's hard for a brother like me to get up here and survive as long as I did in this YouTube shit, and stay afloat as long as I did because I got goals, because I know I'm not gonna let nobody else tell me about what I got going on for one, and what I know is right and what's wrong for two, and what I can see. You know what I'm saying? I get criticized all the time for speaking things that they don't want to be spoken. I rock with folk from all sides of the board. You know what I'm saying? I rock with folks from all sides of the board. But if we sit back and we act like we don't see what's going on, if we sit back and we act like we don't see how it happened and how it goes down, David Tant was no more than a man with dogs during his era. Mr. Bass with Red Boy, no more than a man with dogs in his era. No more than a man with dogs in his era. That's why I asked you about Mr. Kobe, a man with dogs in his era. Mr. Tudor, a man with dogs for the era that he lived in. We can't help that we wasn't around when pit bulls was just getting started. So because I'm doing the same thing that Mr. Kobe was doing, only thing different is you got more access to the dogs than you had then. What I say is not valid. What he say is valid. And like I said, man, it's all about being original. It's all about making what you talking about stand out when it comes to these channels. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I'm gonna keep doing the news, man, because a lot of y'all, you can't do the news. You're not gonna do the news fair and unbiased, raw and uncut. A lot of y'all thought this news was half-sided, one way. I'm only talking shit about this dog. I'm only talking shit about these bloodlines. I'm only putting the heat on these bloodlines. We still ain't heard how much time Maul Kant got yet. Like I said in my video yesterday, we got Raw Bull, we got Maul Kant that we need to hear some information about. We got Ed Mutry from right over here in Santee, Georgetown, South Carolina that we need to hear some information about. There's a whole bunch of these dog brothers out here that getting jammed up. You ain't going to court, and we need to hear some information about them. But y'all don't want to hear that shit. You want to hear the bull, and the bullshit. Working 10 dogs at one time, working 20 dogs at one time. Quick to call a brother a name. That's I'm starting to see when they lash out and they calling your names and they hating on you. That's when they starting to feel intimidated. These boys, these men are intimidated by the truth, like they're intimidated by a woman with her own money. Like they're intimidated by a woman, by a bad woman. She's a fox, she's fly, she's pretty, she's gorgeous. She's that motherfucker. And they're intimidated, especially when she don't fall for their bread. Hey fellas, I always said, you wouldn't believe how many brothers with money is intimidated by a pretty girl who's not gassed up off their money. I want to send a big salute, big shout out to the brother Paul Johnson for donating to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Big salute and big thank you, my brother. And big thank you to everybody that donate. When I do my pre-recorded sometime, I may miss it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still not 100% yet. It's just that dog in me, that drive in me that get me up here, getting light, that got me up here doing my shows. Gotta go to work, man. I laid off for January, but I gotta get back into it for February, man. And I got a lot of stuff to talk about on why or what made me sick or why I was sick over the past month. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily a month, but 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? 2 weeks going on 3 weeks. I'm going to speak about all that, just not right this second. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. Big salute to everybody that's supporting the Bay, everybody that rock with me. All the brothers that publicly say they rocking with the Bay. I know what I'm saying? Even when it come down to my book, a little $20 support. Brothers don't support you, really. Brothers don't support you, really. They want to act certain ways and move certain ways. And like I always say, my brothers, my sisters, pay attention to the folk around you. They want you to do good, just not better than them. You know, that's why there's a thing called the swamps in this dog game. And see, you got swamps in every damn thing. I don't care where you work at. I don't care where you work at. You got something called the swamps. That's in that particular job place. That's where the people that they never want to see you go get up. The crabs in the barrel. They want to pull you down. You know what I'm saying? Want you to stay with their mentality. Never want you to grow. The swamps is a place that there's no growth. Flowers don't grow. You know, they even made a song where the rose will grow from the concrete. You know, flowers will grow from the concrete. But them swamps, everybody want to keep you in. Everybody want to keep you there. You know, keep you on with their mind frame of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Only one time in my life, I got criticized for being a dog trainer. You know, 2 times actually. One person said I'm a wannabe dog trainer, hater. You know what I'm saying? And the other person told me they a dog man and I'm a dog trainer, hater. You know what I'm saying? Call it what you want to call it. Haters. That's why they where the fuck they at, and I'm where the fuck I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Never been criticized for being a dog trainer by my white brothers, my Spanish brothers, you know, and most of my black brothers, especially the ones I don't really know like that, you know throughout YouTube, or I don't know you personally, you know. And I will say it's the ones that I know personally that hate it. Oh, I'm a dog trainer and you a dog man. Now when you sit back and look at that, who numbers is adding up more? And then when I look at them, they trying to do same shit I'm trying to do. I don't hate on them. They try to do the same shit I'm trying to do. Oh, they get their family members to try to do it. They get their girl to try to do it. And this and that and talking. You got to have it in you. If you don't got it in you, hate ain't going to make you get it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a dog man. You can't bring that champion out that dog. The hate ain't going to make you bring the champion out the dog. You just got good dogs. You got good pedigree looking dogs, but they ain't on the same quality. Too much hate in y'all motherfuckers. And that's why a joker like me just step on you, talk shit about you, and just do what I do. Because I do it from the heart. You know? It ain't no hate to make me get up here and say, oh, let's do the news today. It ain't no hate to make me get up here and say, oh, let's talk about the Red Boy Jocko dog. Let's talk about the bootleg tent dogs today. That's not no hate. That's reality. We want to make sure that we helping these brothers not get the wrong shit. And then come and want to flash it and brag about it. And then get mad when somebody talk about it. There's levels to this thing out here. You know? And like I said, man, only a blind man will sit back and act like they don't see where's the creativity at? Where's the originality at? Where's the I'ma do it my way at? And it's something I'll never forget working at the nursing home. When I first started working there, I can't remember the man's name. Sitting down with him, you know, white brother. He told me that day, do it my way. You know, do it my way. And I'll never forget it. Do it your way, brother. Your way, sister. Fuck, cause she can't stand how you walk, or he can't stand your style, or what you got going on, or how it is, man. Forget it. Now let me talk about this real quick while I'm speaking about Horry County, my area. Y'all Horry County motherfuckers can post everybody going to jail. Y'all can have something to say about everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I just seen a dude. Matter of fact, a dude sexually molested a 7-year-old child, 24 years old. You know, he's not the only one that do it. We've been getting a lot of people over the past several months, over the past year that been catching time, that been getting locked up for molesting these minors and all kind of stuff like that. Disgusting. You want to talk about who snitching? You want to talk about who getting locked up for this? Who getting locked up for shoplifting? You want to talk about all this other shit? But when these folk out here playing with your kids, you don't see that. That ain't news. That's just talk about it one time and it gets brushed over. You know, motherfucker molested a 7-year-old. I'm not gonna lie. The solicitor would have had 2 people on the news on this particular article, him and me. You know, y'all gangster. You know, but you ain't gangster about the right shit. And like I tell y'all, brothers, you worry, folk put more people, give more people time for supposedly dog fighting than they do for child molestation. You go play with a kid, these folk ain't even giving you something. Now they giving you time now. Brother Jimmy Richardson is. Folk go mess with them kids. 5 years probation, 10 years. And I'm going to keep on saying it till the wheels fall off. There's no way in hell a man's supposed to get 500 years for damn dog fighting. I don't care what kind of dog fighting they damn doing. There's no way in hell. That shit don't fucking add up mathematically, logically, or make sense or nothing. How the fuck he getting 500 years in the United States when all these people getting 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, probation, PTI, child molestation, rape, messing with a minor, you know what I'm saying? All other kind of shit like that. Homicide, kill off your whole family. 3 or 4 people died in the process. 60 years? Oh, they get 60 years. But that dude got 500 years for a so-called dog fighting. We seen the second video where they showed his pens looking. Yeah, he may have had some bad looking dogs. This dude got more time than damn the Unabomber. Dude got more time than the El Chapo. For some scratched up dogs. Make it make sense. Big thank you, man, and much love to anybody that ever bought one of my books. From the first book I ever wrote, Kilos and Palm Trees. You know what I'm saying? Big thank you to all y'all. You know, Kilos and Palm Trees too. If it's still on Amazon, I might have took that off. I'm not sure. It may be on Amazon. I'm not sure. If it's not, I took it off. Kilos and Palm Trees, and The South Will Rise, The Belly of the Beast. All these books I wrote. Go look under Black Spielberg, which is my author name. Black Spielberg. Writing is the thing that I was doing. You know? And I appreciate everybody that support me. Now, get to talking about these dogs. I gave brothers a hardback copy, color book with information in it, as well as pictures in it. Not just a picture book, but information in it. Some of it opinionated, and some of it facts. Just like any other book. There ain't a pit bull book out there that don't have opinions in it. I don't care if you go back to Mr. Richard Stratton, all the way to Diane Jessup, to Pelican Bay. You got facts and you got opinions in all them books. You know? But you wouldn't believe how many people sit back and say, oh, I stepped to them. They see me out there on my grind, right? I'm out there selling my books like I'm selling crack on the corner. Walking around with a book bag full of books. Oh, man, I ain't got no money today. Oh, hating ass motherfuckers. That's all they be. Hating ass motherfuckers. Folk with lack of ambition. Folk without dreams. And folk that lack self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if the shoe fit, wear it, motherfucker. Don't like what I'm talking about? Do something about it. It is what it is, dog. I look at folk and play my book over. I say, yo, my book, okay, I got a book, $40, $60. You can get this book, and these folk have dogs. You know what I'm saying? You can get this book and learn how about the shots, learn about worming, learn about this, or learn about that. And I'm not talking to my old school dog brothers. I'm talking about some of these folk that's just getting in the dog game and from around my way. And I step to them when I'm out there on my hustle thing. Oh man, I ain't got a day. I understand that. But I'm a hustler. I call you back. I give you time to get that money. I call you back. What's the deal? What's going on? Folk be hating, man. Straight up hating. Bitch shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I talk the way I talk and do what the hell I do out here. I've been me, and I'm gonna still be me, still continue on being me. You know? A gold chain don't make me. A white gold chain don't make me. Diamonds don't make me. Flashy cars don't make me. I make me. I'm that motherfucker, with or without it. One thing I will never lose is my Lord and Savior. I may lose the girls. I may lose the friends. I may lose the materials. I may lose a lot of shit. But I'll never lose my Lord and Savior. As long as I got him, I'm going to always be me. Salute to them brothers and sisters down in that chat, man. Y'all hit that like button up. We got a lack of originality out here in this world, in this social media game today. Now, when we're talking about bloodlines and we're talking about strains of dogs, I ask this shit all the time. I ask it all the time. What does the red boy dogs bring to the table today? I want to breed to your red boy dog, right? What is this bringing to my kennel, my camp? You know, what is it bringing? I can't sit here and think, oh, your red boy shit is bringing what Mr. Bass red boy dog brought. That's what they're going to tell you. Oh, your red boy is bringing what Mr. Bass red boy shit was bringing. That's what I'm supposed to be thinking, that your shit is adding to my shit. When I breed your red boy stuff, all they do is make my dogs weak as hell. It take the juice from my dogs. It take the prey drive from my dogs. It's because your dogs don't got the shit that Mr. Bass dog had in it. What does your Jeep dog bring to the table that I can mix with your Jeep dog that's gonna add to my stuff to bring substance to my stuff? Not Mr. Crenshaw Jeep, not White Tab, but your Jeep. What does it bring? No, you still relying on what Mr. Crenshaw's Jeep was bringing. You relying on what Finley Bow and them was bringing. What does your shit bring? Salute to them brothers that know they dogs, man. That know they dogs inside out. I don't care if you just getting in the dogs. You know that one dog you got. You know that one dog you got inside out. Salute to them brothers. Salute to the brothers that don't got to just hear it from one kind of person. You know? Shout out to all the dog brothers that's taking care of these pets out here from the top to the bottom, the left to the right. Salute to them ones that jump on YouTube, that think that shit easy. You know? Like I said, it ain't easy. It's easy until you get brain froze, until you went a week, you went 2 weeks on doing your little whatever you're doing. Try keeping that shit going 365 days out the year, outside of the days that you take off like a regular job. You know you got haters when they say, oh, I don't go on YouTube for money. What the fuck you going up here for then? The fuck is you here for? It's like saying, oh, I don't sell dope for money. I don't go in the corner with my crack to make no money. What the fuck is you up here for then? You know? I don't get on YouTube. I don't gotta rely on YouTube, but you rely on that job. You gotta go clock in on another man where another man paying you at. I can't help. I made a way for myself to get myself paid. A self a self-made brother. I can't help all that shit, dog. You know, I ain't the one that want to be famous locally. I ain't the one that want to be talked about on your local corners and your local blocks. Some of y'all, that's why your music can never get on. Sorry I said that. I keep telling my alter ego, Hirsch, you gotta shut up. He be talking too much sometimes. I ain't the one that want to be famous in Conway, famous at Myrtle Beach for my music. That's why a lot of y'all can't get on. You know, you fail to push your shit to the people in California. You don't want the people in England to hear your shit. You don't want the people in Ireland to hear your shit, the people in Africa to hear your shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want the people in Japan to hear your shit. You want the people in Anna to hear it, the people in Conway to hear it, Myrtle Beach to hear it, Socastee to hear it, Surfside to hear it, Merle's Inlet and Little River to hear it. That's it. That's why you're stuck where the fuck you stuck at now. You know what I'm saying? You know, is what it is. Give it to you how I give it to you. I can't help you don't like it. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Let's make America game again, baby. Let's make America game again. That ain't my quote. I heard another brother say it. I ain't afraid to say I heard another brother say it. You know what I'm saying? But it just is what it is. Let's make America game again. You know what I'm saying? Not great, but game. That's a dog phrase. That ain't got nothing to do with politics. For my people that's watching this video right here. Nothing to do with none of that mega stuff. Our mega is make America game again. Talking about these dogs. When we talking about these dogs, you know what I'm saying? Is what it is, my brothers, my sisters out here, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta hold it down the best way you know how to hold it down out here. And don't let nobody stop you. These folk don't want real friends. They want fake friends. You know what I'm saying? They want fake friends. I straight up told somebody that I knew, yo, all that, what they call it? Getting naked and for social media, showing your body and fucking on camera. What they call it? I forgot the little website that was doing it. Only, I forgot what it's called. You know what I'm trying to say. Where the girls fucking and having sex on camera and you pay for all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I said, yo, you can't do that, man. You can do it. But if you got a son or a daughter and they going to high school now, and if you care about them, why would you get on camera and fuck and show your titties and ass and all that type of shit? Even though they don't see it. All money ain't good money. You know what I say? You got to look at it from a point of a man, a boy, a male. I go to school and high school and these jokers joking about my mama. Oh, man, your mama got big titties. Oh, your mama got a fat pussy. Oh, man, they say your mama pussy dry as a motherfucker. Oh, they say your mama pussy dried in the desert in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm going to be fighting. Now I'm going to get kicked out of school. You know, who can take that? We didn't have to take that in our era coming up. You know? I remember in middle school, there was one particular teacher they were saying was in the Playboy magazine. Not going to call her name. You know what I'm saying? And they had the magazine floating around. I never saw it, but they said it floated around. And this was the word before I even got to the middle school. Some of the brothers that went to middle school, you may know who I'm talking about. But the point is, times change. You know? When I'm being a friend to this person and saying, oh, yo, chill out, man. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have your son getting in fights, getting expelled. You know what I'm saying? You know, especially knowing what type of boy he have a quick temper. That'll make any young man flip. Nobody going to stop me from getting my money is what I was told. That's what they tell their real friends. But the fake friends, they like to keep them around them. You know what I'm saying? Like to keep them fake friends around them. But when you get real advice from a real friend, you shit on them. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, my brothers, my sisters. You know, a lot of folk can't take it. Some gonna like it and some ain't. PBK9s. Y'all stay safe, y'all stay legal, and we out.
It's a proven fact that the American Pit Bull Terrier is one of the most fascinating dogs worldwide. Maybe you've been thinking about bringing one into your family and need an in-depth look at the history, health, temperament, and lineage. This only means there's one book for you. The Pit Bull Encyclopedia is your one-stop shop when it comes to your furry friend or companion. Knowledge is the key to running a successful program, so make sure your pit bull is secured by having your very own copy of the Pit Bull Encyclopedia. Why are you still hesitating about something you can do today?